Finally, I am Krishna and this is a space where we decode how our brains work. If you have ever wondered why you are the way you are, you're in the right place. Let's get started. You aren't lazy. You don't need motivation. You for sure do not need another productivity app. The reason you're stuck in the same cycle of self-doubt, of 2 steps forward, 1 step back loop is because you're trying to run a 2026 program on a 2004 system. Your subconscious mind makes 95% of your decisions before you even realize that. If you haven't intentionally programmed it, looks like your past already has. Today, we are ending this war between your willpower and your habits. This is a step-by-step tutorial on bridging the gap between who you are right now and who you can be. No fluff, just simple mechanics on how to reach your operating system and rewrite the code. Let's get started. Starting with the step 1 is audit. Let's first observe how we are and how do we function. We sometimes are so busy living our lives, doing the things we do, meeting the people we meet, and using the words we really are using. So from today until let's say 2-3 days, we'll carry a notebook or maybe have a notes app open on our phones and we'll try to note down whenever we are feeling a moment of anxiety or maybe a moment of overthinking, or could be utilizing words like always and never, or things like oh I can't do this, or negatively talking with yourself. We'll note all of these things down consciously whenever we do them, just to make a note of it, and let's be a neural observer for maybe a couple of. Please note, we are not trying to change any behavior right now. We are only observing, and soon enough you'll realize your life is not as random as you think. It is observing a pattern that has been deeply rooted in your system. Step 2 is capturing the theta window. During the day, when your analytical gatekeeper, which is our conscious mind, is fully active. So whenever you throw in a new ideas or you speak affirmations, if they do not match to your current identity, the gatekeeper is going to reject idea. But there is a 10-minute window twice a day where this gate is widely open. This is that window between sleep and awake. If the first thing you're doing after waking up is checking your phone, then you are programming your unconscious mind of the comparison and the chaos happening over internet. So let's try to capture this theta window, because in this state, your unconscious mind is a sponge. This is when we pre-play the new version of yourself. Don't just think about it, but really play a movie of yourself. Visualize where you are achieving the things you would want to achieve and really feeling that emotion you would feel after you have done them. This is when you're installing the blueprint, when the system is the most accessible one. I have found a hack around this. It's not as easy to really wake up and start visualizing. This is where I have recorded myself playing that movie over my voice. So this is when I will again replay that movie with my own voice of doing those things, achieving those things, and feeling the feelings I would feel at the end of that accomplishment. And I try playing that immediately after I wake up. That gets me easier into that state, play the whole thing, and then finally I can start my day. Try it out and let me know if that helps. Step 3 is very important, which is called emotional anchoring. Your subconscious do not understand words. It understands emotions. So if you're telling yourself, I am successful, I am rich, whilst you're also feeling the gut punch of a low bank balance, the subconscious registers the feeling of lack and not words. So to bridge this gap, we need to start feeling the emotion before the evidence is manifested. So when you are in the theta window, observe how you feel. How is your jaw relaxed? How is your muscles not tense? How is your heart rate? Is your body relaxed, calm, and feeling safe? Because those sensations will tell unconscious mind that this new reality of you is safe, is accessible. Remember, dreams are easy to sell, but the discipline to emotionally feel them before they even arrive is what markets them to your subconscious mind. Moving on to step 4, which is called pattern interruption. Let's bring the work back to daylight. You have a program running, so it will run today as well. But now we are going to interrupt it. The moment you catch an old thought or an old pattern, remember we were writing it down consciously in those notes, you must use a physical pattern breaker, which is where we can snap our fingers, or we can consciously say, oh, that's an old pattern. Or if we are amidst a meeting and if you want to stay quiet and recognize that could be coming from an old pattern, we'll try to snap ourselves back into speaking. The more you do that, the more evidence it goes to your brain that you are changing your version, your reality. The moment you catch yourself from an audit, maybe that impulse to shrink back or stay quiet when you were supposed to speak up, we will try to use physical interrupters where you might want to just snap your fingers or take one sharp deep breath or maybe say out loud, this is an old pattern. This is where we are doing these three things. We are first acknowledging, we are second interrupting, and third we are now redirecting to what we really want us to do. You are effectively unplunging the machine. Each time you interrupt the loop, the neural pathways of your old habit weakens. Initially, if you do it multiple times, it might feel exhausting, but there will come a time where it becomes your second nature, and that's exactly what we want. Well, rewiring our unconscious mind is not a one-time event. You are both the architect and the building, where our past is not a life sentence, but it's just a lesson that we can change. Start your 48-hour audit tonight. Don't wait for the feeling of motivation. Motivation is a very conscious emotion, but your life is rather run by an unconscious setup. Until I meet you in my next video, thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. Thank you and appreciate. Stay focused, stay mindly.